Receiving cupping therapy. It's got a bit viral on social media. What are the effects and impacts you're hoping that has?
I don't know. No, I'm joking. Everyone's going to have a different opinion on what cupping does. But what I like to use it for is to stretch the fascia. So I'm quite tight around my shoulder area, my trap area and my chest area in front. So with the cups, they pull the skin inward and it stretches all the skin and the fascia. So that way, once all this is now tight and it's basically restricting my movement, I now have to move my arm through certain movements. It's like if you pull the skin in your chest downwards and you look up, you'll feel all your neck stretching, stretching all the fascia. And that's why I've done the cupping, is to get rid.
But there is a better way, and I'm going to tell you about it now. What AJ is describing is a term known as myofascial release, which essentially means the release of the fascia. The fascia is a connective tissue that runs over the entirety of the body. When it comes to performance, there's two main layers. The superficial, that sits under the skin, and the other layer is the deep fascia, which sits just on top of the muscle. And here's me explaining the process to unbeaten professional boxer Brandon Albrecht, who's back out in September on the 26th, looking to go 9-0. So where AJ uses the cups almost like a clamp so that he can separate the skin and the fascia, what I can do is manually do it myself. So using bespoke surgical steel tools, kinetic therapy employs the method of scraping the fascia. What this allows us to do is do it in any direction we want, with any amount of pressure that we want, and target the key areas that could be causing impingement, pain, or any other mobility issues. So in particular, we were looking at his right rotator cuff and some knotting in his back, as he's a right-handed fighter and he's been training really hard, hitting a heavy bag, hitting hard in sparring, using his right hand over and over again. Also, when you're holding guard for that amount of time, it's very likely that the fascia is going to build up in these areas. So in simple terms, what I do is I separate the two layers by way of scraping, and here's the result.
Yeah, look, it's completely gone. Yeah, I can feel it as well. Feel the tightness. Yeah. That's good as well. Yeah. But visually to look at, you can't see, but you can see feel.
So with less than 1 hour's work, we got rid of all the knots in the back, all the pain and all the impingement. Brandon is also a PT and a Canterbury lad, so go give him a follow on all the socials now.